What is going on, guys? It is your boy Drew bringing you guys another video, and today basically what I want to talk about is the whole debate which pretty much seems to be going throughout the whole community: Xbox versus PS4, Xbox One, Xbone if you want to call it that, versus the PlayStation 4. The game you guys are watching, just before, if you guys don't know what you guys are watching, it's a DGL match. We played against Vinco. One of their players did time out. It's just a game that I wanted to use. I played really well, so I thought we'd keep you guys entertained with this gameplay, you know, while I talk with my swaggy voice, you know, do my thing. Anyway, going off topic, I wanted to talk about Xbox versus PS4, and a lot of people debated this recently because of the whole Lazy Gamer article put out, vote for the next tournament. Now, preferably, I'm an Xbox One player, okay, but I have competed in PS tournaments, and to be honest with you, it's not that we don't want the PlayStation to have tournaments, guys. You need to understand that. It's just that for growth in this country and for us to get noticed on an international scale, for us to be able to take part in international tournaments, we need to be able to basically have tournaments on the Xbox One. There shouldn't be tournaments on PS4 on like a serious level, if that makes sense. I mean, this last Lazy Gamer tournament is 2,000 rand first place, and MVP got the limited edition, pretty much like the prestige like version of that of Advanced Warfare. So, you know, I think it's basically all comes down to the growth of this community, and our biggest issue at the moment is growth. We're not growing at a rapid rate. You know, we've seen last year there was a massive amount of growth. We don't know what MWeb has in store for this year. Obviously, nothing has been announced. There are certain things going down in the works. I don't know 100% too much about them. Obviously, we've seen Holden and MWeb talking about Clan Connection Pro Points. So when that comes into play, maybe we might see like 2Ks, 5Ks every week on the Xbox One, not the PS4. Obviously, I don't know that for a fact, but I would assume that it wouldn't be on the PlayStation, it would only be on the Xbox. The PS community is bigger than the Xbox One community, and if we want to be able to grow as a community, that's not something that we should be happy about. Like, I'm not saying, guys, I'm not saying like don't play PlayStation 4, play Xbox One. I'm saying to you guys, if you want to play competitive, go for the Xbox One. Do not waste your time on the PS4 if you want to play like competitively for reasons. Playing for fun and playing competition, bragging rights, you know, play a scrim against a team. You know, if you beat them, you're better than them. You don't need to host a whole tournament. This is just my personal view. You guys don't need to host a whole tournament basically based on, you know, the whole, like, Xbox One versus PS4 type of, like, you know, if I'm going to put all the best teams of PS and the best teams of Xbox, this is what we're going to get, for example. But, like, basically what I'm just trying to put out there is that if we want to be able to host tournaments, the tournaments need to be on Xbox One, because we need growth in this country, and we're not going to get growth if we're hosting tournaments on the PS4, and that is just a fact. At the end of the day, the better sides, the stronger teams come from Xbox. And a lot of people will disagree and give me hate and dislike this video for that, but it's just a fact. That's how it is. Teams don't understand that PS4 is not going to help the growth of this country in any way. You know, a big shout out to Lazy Gamer. You guys are really, really awesome for hosting a tournament. But as I said, like, if you're going to be putting 2,000 rand into tournaments, it should be focused on the Xbox One, because basically it gives us motivation to play. It's the Xbox community is a strong community, and the PS4 community is much bigger. And if we could just shift the players, I'm basically giving a call now. All the PS4 players, please, guys, you need to shift over to Xbox One if you want to play competitive. Note what I'm saying. If you want to play competitive, don't switch over for fun. You're not gonna have fun on the Xbox One, because, you know, obviously the community isn't big enough, you know, to be able to like search a local and have fun. The Xbox One is put there for competitive reasons. Why is it put there for competitive reasons? Let me answer that for you. Basically, the reason it's put there for competitive is because we need to kind of stick to an international scale. We need to stick to what all the international teams players do, and they play on the Xbox One. Back in the day in Black Ops 1, it was originally on the PlayStation. Obviously Microsoft, I don't know what agreements went down with Activision. I think my Xbox and Activision got partnered up, obviously, so all content like early content comes to Xbox One, so people are like, oh my god, let's get the Xbox 360. And that's kind of where the whole competition came across. You know, people focus on Xbox 360, more players took part there, all the pro players switched over to 360. But you don't see overseas tournaments on like PlayStation. And if it is, it's not like big amounts of money. The big stage tournaments are all hosted on the Xbox One. Obviously, in the past, COD Champs on the Xbox 360, but there's been no big tournaments hosted on the Xbox One. And if us as a country want to be able to step up, if us as a country wants to be able to get to the top, we need to be able to like get to their standards. And for us to be able to get the standards, we need to compete at the console, which is internationally recognized as the best competitive console. And at the moment, it is the Xbox One. It is not the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4, in my opinion, is just for fun. It's what I do when I want to play, just some fun games I play on the Xbox One. I mean, on the PlayStation 4. So I recommend to you guys, all the PlayStation guys, please come across for growth. We need it. And vote for Xbox One, guys. No dislike towards the PS guys, but the tournaments need to be focused on the Xbox One. And maybe in the future there could be PS4 tournaments hosted, but only for fun. It shouldn't be focused with prize money, etc, etc. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I just wanted to touch on the debate of Xbox One versus PS4. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, and comment. This has been your boy Drew, and I'm out. Cheers, guys.